Hi, this is Dawnafe Whitesinger, Navajo County Supervisor for District 5. Happy to be here today. We are going to do a short recap of today's meeting, the Board of Supervisors meeting on October 10th. There were several, as I've shared in the past, all of these items that are on our agenda can be found on the Board of Supervisors webpage. And the great thing about going to the webpage is that when you pull up the agenda, you can click on any item that you want, and all of the documents that are tied to that item will be right there. So you can have all the information that we receive. So the first thing was the call to the public. We did have one particular, we had one item on the call to the public, and it was a sharing of precinct information. We went on to the consent agenda. We had several items that were listed on the consent agenda. A couple of those items included a contribution from the county attorney to the recenter in the work that they do. We also had an amendment for the intergovernmental agreement, facilities lease agreement between Pinetop Lakeside and Navajo County to co-locate court services. So if you have been to the court services in Pinetop Lakeside, that's a partnership that exists between Navajo County and Pinetop Lakeside. There were several other items on the consent agenda. The consent agenda was approved as stated. And again, if you want to see the specifics, you're welcome to go directly to the website and look up that information. The next item was our jail district. We moved out of the regular agenda and went into the jail district. And also, again, these were consent agenda items. And the consent agenda, this is new. I need to wear glasses. So to see, right, age gets all of us. Extending the inmate food services contract with Trinity Service Group was approved. We did then have a Board of Supervisors session after the jail district session, and this was a consideration of a renewal of franchise agreement with the Arizona Water Company, and this item was approved. We then had an item that was presented by the County Attorney's Office, which was a proclamation declaring October 2023 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and that was approved. One of the things that stood out to me during that presentation was the information that was shared that Navajo County is the 5th highest rate of domestic violence in the United States. That's alarming to me. And so being able to highlight the need for domestic violence support is so important. So we're grateful for the County Attorney's Office and all of those who work in the effort to be able to educate us on how we can better support our community members in, one, getting needs if they are in an abusive situation, or being able to support one another within the community. One of the things that you will see, and you'll see this on social media, is that they are having a bagging for DV awareness cornhole tournament. And so something fun that all of us can be able to go out and support our community members in being able to, all of these dollars are invested directly into being able to support those who might contact our services to be able to, they might be in an abusive situation and need to be removed. Maybe it's a hotel, maybe they need food, maybe they need special supports for their children if they have children with them. So all of those dollars go directly to the individuals who are needing support. So great effort there from the County Attorney's Office. If you want to participate, it's $30 per person to participate in the cornhole tournament. We did then have a public health services district conversation. And again, this is a consent agenda. Today's agenda or meeting, we've had pretty lengthy meetings lately. I think we went until the late afternoon on our last meeting, and generally our meetings start at 9 o'clock in the morning. So this one wrapped up pretty quick because we had a lot of consent agenda items. This consent agenda, or the two items on the consent agenda, was the amendment number 4 to the intergovernmental agreement contract between Title V Maternal Child Healthy Arizona Families. That is a mouthful. And then renewal and amendment to the agreement with Medicare. And all of those items were approved. We did have a regular agenda items. This was a consideration of the 2023 State Homeland Security Grant award to Navajo County Emergency Management. There were 2 grants that were presented. The second grant was the Emergency Management Performance Grant, awarded to the Navajo County Emergency Management Team. And both of these items were approved. That second grant was very important for the emergency management team to be able to provide all of the support systems that they provide our communities, and then also the partnerships that they work on. So we're grateful to them for all of the work that they do for our community, and also in helping to balance our budget. And why I say that is because some of the things that departments do is they go out and look for grants to be able to cover the cost of services. So that's what the emergency management team has done in this particular situation. And all of the budget, we'll talk about that during budget season, but just being mindful about when dollars come to the county, they're utilized for specific reasons to be able to provide specific functions. So, but we do appreciate the emergency management team for doing that. The next item was elections. We talked about the consideration and adoption of resolution number 39/2023, approving poll workers in designating vote centers for special elections. So we have a couple special elections coming up. This item was approved, and so you'll be seeing that information about the special elections and the voting centers that will be available. Next item, we had an executive session. The executive session was to receive legal advice from attorney regarding Hunter versus Navajo County Fair Incorporated and Navajo County. All of the information, again, can be found on the website. And this particular item, when we reconvened, we followed the recommendation of the county attorney. County business updates were provided from each of our county managers, talking about the specific supports or the work that you are doing in the community. So we're so grateful for all of the contributions that our local communities make in order to make Navajo County the wonderful place that it is to live. So thank you, and we will see you at our next meeting, which is October 24th.